Hello and welcome to this video. So today I'm going to be setting up my binder for 4 comebacks. I think only one has happened. No, 2 have already happened. So I'm setting up for ateez. I'm setting up for monsta, which hasn't happened yet. I'm setting up for TXT and then also NCT Dream. I'll talk about that because y'all know I don't really collect them, but I kind of collect them, so we'll get to it when we get to it. But the way I do these videos is I like to go through the inclusions and then go like into my binder and set it up and then go to the next group and get out my iPad again and then show you guys the inclusions and then go to my binder, because otherwise I'll forget. I know some people like go through, they do like the iPad situation all in the beginning, so they like go through the inclusions for everything in the beginning. So we're gonna start with ateez. So this is a spin-off from The Witness. So this has already, their comeback already happened, but I'm just now setting up for it because I had no idea what I was going to collect. So for them, they have here, this is the like, I guess, bigger album version, like their actual album. So they have 3 different photo cards. There's obviously 8 members, so 24 photo cards in here. And then, oh, this one doesn't show it. I guess I should be like on Hello 82's website. They have a million different like pobs, not really pobs, they're US exclusive photo cards. So they have a US exclusive, which is in most of the US albums. They have a Barnes & Noble photo card, a Target photo card, Hello 82 photo card, an indie store, so an indie-ish, I guess a smaller K-pop store photo card, and then they also have the Hello 82 like box set that they just came out with. I'm missing one. ateez US store. So they have 7 different US exclusive photo cards that come inside of the albums. It's just so much, and I'm not collecting all of that. Once I get out my Pobs binder, we'll talk about it, because I don't include it in my, this is my ateez album photo card binder, and I don't put those in here. But yeah, we'll get to that later. And then they also have the polka version or the platform versions. And so for this one, it comes with the QR card, the fave card, and then a photo card. And there's one of each. I should show y'all the templates. I don't think I downloaded the templates. And then that's the same with the other version. There's an A and a Z version. So there's a QR code photo card, a fave photo card, and then 2 like album photo cards. So technically there's like 4 photo cards that you get inside of the album. However, these ones, there's like a blanket set, which are going for so expensive right now, but they're literally worth like less than $5. So I don't know why people are like buying them for like $50. It's kind of insane. But anyway, so there's these ones, but the blanket set is actually in both polka versions. So instead of there being like 8 photo cards in total for the polka, there's actually only 7, since the blanket comes in both, if that makes sense. So that's basically all the album photo cards. So we'll quickly store those away. I already made this, besties, like the cards and like the sticky note things. This took me 2 hours to do all of my groups that I'm setting up for today. Like, it took me so long last night. I went to bed at 2 a.m. Okay, is that good enough? We're gonna be at the very end anyway, so I think we'll be okay. Okay, so this is the ateez photo card binder, which is getting a little bit too thick in my opinion. This might be the last era that I put in here. We will see. Maybe I'll just keep Fever in here and Treasure era, and then then it would be too thin. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I like pre-put this in here as well. I was like, I need to be like kind of ready for this, because otherwise this video will be so long. But anyway, so the way I'm doing it is I'm putting the QR code ones first. So this is for the A version, and like I said, their comeback has already happened, so but my polka versions haven't arrived yet. I only bought, I think, 1 set of the polka, and it was off Subcake. Oh, I did end up buying some off of Amazon, actually. I forgot about that. Those will take a while to come, and they're coming with the pre-order benefit, and I don't know which store. I'm hoping it's not Makestar, because I've joined group orders for Makestar already, but we'll see. But I did buy some off of Amazon, and they do that sometimes. Like the seller will also include like a pre-order benefit with it. I feel like they pre-open those though, like the ones that people sell on Amazon, like they pre-open them and then they like keep the photo cards they need and then they like resell the rest. Which honestly, I don't mind opened album, I guess, because it's gonna be new to me anyway. As long as it comes with like all the photo cards it's supposed to, I'm completely okay with it. And then this is the fave version of the photo cards, and then the next one will be the version 1. They did a lot of photo cards. However, there's a lot of photo cards that come inside of the album, which in my opinion, I don't mind if there's a bajillion photo cards as long as the albums have like a sufficient amount. And they did it so that you only need to buy 8 copies of each album so that means 24 copies, which is not bad at all compared to having to buy like 15 of each version or something last era. It was too much last few eras, actually, not even just last era, but like all of Fever. But anyway, here is the version 1, and then next I'm actually going to put the blanket photo cards here. Even though it comes in both, I think I want it to be like in between version A and Z. And I do put Seonghwa first before anyone comes for me. As you can see, Seonghwa's always first. I always put the oldest member first. That's just, I don't know, engraved in my brain since I was young too. Your elder always goes first. So anyway, we have that. And then next will be the Z version. Oh, I got too much. Halazia is such a good title track. Like they really outdid themselves. I talked about this in my unboxing. My unboxing is up if you want to see it. I'll try to remember to link it below for y'all, but I always forget to do that. But anyway, I do have my unboxing up and I kind of talked about the songs. Kind of. I actually didn't talk a whole lot about Halazia, but I mentioned that I wasn't the biggest fan of the remixes, and I'm still not the biggest fan of those. I don't even listen to them if I'm being completely honest, and I know I should, but I just can't. I've never been a remix kind of gal, not even just with ateez, like in general. I've never really liked remixes, and so the only remix I like is I think it's called like the heat topping version of Fireworks. I actually do like that version. Not as much as like the original, but I still like it, you know. Okay, then this is the version 1 for Z. Version Z, version 1. I named these a little weird. Don't mind me. Jeez, they really do have tons of album photo cards. At least they didn't do digipacks. Knock on wood that they don't do member digipacks, because I can't do it. I can't. I'll still buy all of them, but because I'm trash. Anyway, I do enjoy collecting their album cards, I would say. I think that's like the most fun for me personally, collecting their album cards. I bought finally bought their platform versions of the Treasure and Fever. No, I think it's just Treasure era. Yeah, it's just Treasure era. So I bought the platform versions that they came out with. They came out with them like, I don't remember when it was. I think it was around the time they came out with like their second light stick, which I didn't buy that on time either. I actually got that as a birthday present. But anyway, so I bought those and I'm gonna unbox those after this video, and I'm so excited to see my pulls. I forgot that like you get album like photo cards, even though I don't need them because I'm already caught up with them. But you know what? I'm just excited to get more album PCs. So I might put them at the end of Treasure era and just do like a 9 pocket page, like put a sleeve thing in there and just put all my pulls because I kind of want to keep them. And they'll be, I'm pretty sure, like they're like second press photo cards or third press. I don't even know what number they're on at this point. And then, oh, sorry, we were going through the Witness. This is the Witness. I'm putting it in the back. So we have Witness version 1, version 2. The W stands for Witness. I could have put version 1, but I didn't want to write out Witness. At that point, I was exhausted. I was watching YouTube while doing this last night. I started at 10:30, and I knew that it wasn't going to be enough time. And I was like, why am I doing this to myself? But oh well. I actually pulled all of Wooyoung's already. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen my unboxing. But I have all 3 of his witness photo cards, which is funny. Okay, and that is it. Wow, let's see how thick this binder is now. I legit think this might be the last era that'll fit in here. Let's see. Oh no, we might be able to fit one more era, actually. Huh. That's actually kind of exciting now that I think about it. Okay, now we can move on to the huge Pobs binder, which this one, I'm gonna look at this. I'm going to have to take out my merch photo cards. I'm gonna have to have 3 ateez binders, an album, a Pobs, and then merch / other photo cards, because this is getting to be too much, even though I'm not collecting as much, but still, it's still really freaking full. Okay, so I need to go to the OT8 section right here. So let me center. Okay, so I decided to collect, finally made decisions, besties. So I'm collecting all of the US photo cards, the US exclusive, because I feel like I'm going to have enough albums to fully collect these, since the only copies I bought are actually US exclusive. So I will, or US albums, I should say. Sorry, not US exclusive. They are US albums, so I should have enough to be able to either trade or maybe even just pull, hopefully, all the photo cards. I think I've pulled Yuno's and Yeosang already. I think those are the 2 members. I've only 2 albums have arrived to me, and I've bought 7 maybe. So yeah, I'll definitely be collecting the US exclusive. Actually, I should show you the template. There's like the Hello 82 jewelry, the glass, the sun, the torn, the faded, and then the just like the normal US exclusive. So this photo card set is the one that I'm collecting. And then I'm going to do a 9 pocket of just my bias line. And so for those, I'm collecting the faded version, which are the ones that come in the US, the ateez US store. I've already bought 3 albums, so I should be fine. I'll just trade for the 3 members. It might be difficult to trade though, since I am such an OT8 stan, so it might be difficult. And then the jewelry version, I already have 2. I pulled Yuno and Yeosang, so I'll try to trade Yeosang and then buy the other photo card I need. Since I bought signed albums off of Hello 82, I got the Hello 82 photo cards. And then the last one is the torn version, which is the Target card. So the ones I won't be collecting are the sun and the glass. Do you guys see? These look so similar. I know they have like different props, I guess, but I just was over it at that point. The glass is the one you have to buy from like smaller K-pop stores, or specific, I guess I should say, K-pop stores, and so I know for sure I won't be collecting that one. The only one I might end up collecting is the sun version, which is the Barnes & Noble one. But that one, the Barnes & Noble albums are so expensive. They're like $30+. I think it's like $33. Which in my opinion for one album is really ridiculous. So that's why I'm trying not to do it, but I might end up collecting those. And if I do, then I'll collect OT8 of the torn, which are the Target ones. I'll collect OT8 and then I'll put the sun version with these ones. If I end up buying the sun, the Barnes & Noble albums, we'll see. Okay, so I have like special pages in here. I also did like a whole, my entire collection, if you want to see that. But anyway, so I think I was gonna put faded up top. And then the jewelry version, just because this one they're wearing like those like fancy outfits, so I figured it'd make more sense if I put them here in the middle. I actually really like what they're wearing in that one. And then the torn, which is the Target photo card. Okay. There we go. So yeah, that's it so far. And then I did join group orders for Yuno specifically. for so I'll like add a page here and put them in once I do like a storing photo cards video and once they arrive to me and all that stuff. But I'm not too sure like exactly which ones. I think I'm just doing Makestar and Wonderwall maybe, and K-pop store. They haven't announced any K-pop store, which is really weird, so it might just be all Makestar. They did one round of Wonderwall, but I didn't join the group order for that. But yeah, that's it. So we shall move on. I think we'll do Monsta X next. We'll go in alt order. I always do that. Let's do Monsta X because I'm so excited. I actually just moved them to my gray binder because they used to be in this binder, but then I moved them to a white binder. Then I moved them back to this gray binder because I needed another white binder so I could put Extraordinary Heroes in there. And then I actually really like having Monsta X in this one. I don't know. They're the only one in a colored binder. Well, besides BTS, they're in a purple binder. Their comeback, which is Reason, and they have 4 versions. So this comeback is very similar to the other ones, the 4 versions, and they have 1 photo card per member per version. I think that sentence made sense. And then they also have the unit photo cards. This time though, they don't have like Polaroids or anything like that. They have a postcard, which is obviously too big. So that's kind of nice, honestly, that they're not doing like a random inclusion in there. And then they also have the jewel case, which they're member jewel cases, and there's 1, I'm pretty sure, yeah, member jewel cases, and then there's 1 photo card, which is also nice. And then they have the cassette tape version. So last era they did, the last few eras actually, No Limit and Shape of Love, they had like special or limited versions, but this time they're doing the cassette tape version. It's out of stock, besties. It's been out of stock here and I think on Starship, like their actual website. So I'm so happy I bought 5. And so yeah, there's 1 photo card per member. And then lastly, they have the Kino or the kit or whatever the heck they want to call this. And there's, I think, like 1 photo card per member as well. I buy 1 copy of the kit and then I try it to trade for Kihyun. Sometimes it's difficult and I end up just buying his photo card. If I pull Changkyun or Hyungwon though, I will keep them because they're my records. But my bias records, I just can't let go of their Kino photo cards. I have only ever pulled Changkyun though. I've never pulled Hyungwon. Hyungwon actually does not like me. Anyway, so that's it for the Reason. The way I'm going to store them is very similar to the last few eras. If you don't know, I collect OT for Monsta X. So I think it's going to be the most similar to this one. I hate 5 patterns because there's only 5 members. So I just do like a complete 9 pocket per member of the photo cards, which I think has worked out quite nice. So this is essentially what I'm going to be doing, putting the albums, then the unit, and then the jewel case, and then the cassette version. And then in the middle, I joined a group order actually, so I'm just going to put the MMT POB that I get from that group order in the middle. So here we have it. So I'll start off with Minhyuk. I didn't even write his name on everything. I just put it on the middle one. I like how I made these all colorful, and like Monsta X is the least colorful group out there. They only wear black, red, white, and gray, I feel like. But you know what? I thought I would make this colorful. I am really excited for this comeback. Theirs and TXT, they're like the comebacks I'm the most excited for, and I think it's because we've waited the longest for them. Like, it's been so long since we've had a Monsta X comeback. But anyway, so yeah, version 1, 2, 3, the units, version 4, the jewel case cassette, MMT in the middle. I think that'll look super nice. Okay, then we'll do Kihyun next. I go in age order, obviously. Have y'all seen the teaser photos? I don't remember what version. It's either version 3, I think it's version 4. this version 1 is like the black and white one, like that's what they're wearing. Version 2 they're wearing red. Version 3 they have like these like jewels or sparkly stuff on their face. It looks so pretty. But my favorite version I think will be version 4, because that one they have like, it's basically, the concept is like art, and they're the art, they're like the paintings. And oh my god, y'all, when I saw that, my jaw literally dropped. I was like, there is no way they just did that. They are art, and they're literally art. It's just genius. Whoever came up with that deserves a raise, honestly. They need a raise right now. Starship, give them a raise. They need it. All the money I spend on this comeback, give it to that person. Oh my gosh. I've only joined a group order for like the actual albums, like the standard versions. It was Carolyn's, like I said, for the MMT photo card. And so I'm going to wait for those to arrive, and then I'm just going to buy the photo cards I need. I think that's my plan. I really don't want to buy extra copies. There's only one photo card in the album, so it wouldn't make sense really for me to buy extra copies of the album. Can't believe that they're having a comeback. It's actually on Monday, which the day you're watching this I think is Sunday, so that means tomorrow is their comeback. I'm filming this on Saturday, so the 7th, right? Yeah, because their comeback's the 9th. I'm so ready. I've like been ready. But like I said, I did buy 5 of the cassette, and then the jewel cases, obviously I bought 5, so all the members, and then 1 Kino. I don't know why. I always do this when I mean 1. But anyway. And so I'll do like an unboxing on that. And then whenever I get the actual albums, I will probably include it in a collective haul. I plan on doing not tons, but 1 collective haul each month with like all of my non-alts. I know Monsta X is an alt, but it's going to be way too late once my actual albums arrive. So I decided to just include that in a collective haul. Because I think last time I also joined a group order and they arrived pretty later in the era. Like, basically the era was over. And so no one really watched that video. And I was like, okay, next time I'll just put in a collective haul. But anyway, so here's Minhyuk's. Here's Kihyun's, Hyungwon, Juhan, and Changkyun. Oh, I'm so ready, besties, for this comeback. Oh my god, I haven't been this excited in a very long time. I actually do think I'm more excited for TXT's comeback, if I'm being honest, though. But I am also super excited. Someone please find me this card. I need it. I will buy it from you. Anyway, okay, let's move on to TXT. Next is TXT. So for TXT, they have 3 versions. So the album is called Temptation, right? Yeah. And ooh, where is it? They only have 1 photo card per album, which is normal for them, I feel like, just having 1. And then they also have, and there's 3 versions, so 3 photo cards per member. There's Daydream, Nightmare, and Farewell. But I don't know if they came out with this recently, but they have the Lullaby version, which is like the same size as like Freeze and Fight or Escape, you know? It's like that similar size. I'm hoping this does not come in a bag like Thursday's Child, because I'm over. I don't like those plastic bags. It's like the worst packaging ever. Anyways, so they have like 1 random photo card in this one. So each member has 4 photo cards. Look at how cute these bags are. I kind of wanted to collect OT5. I'm not going to lie to you. But I don't think I can. Can I? No. Will I? We'll see. No, I won't. I can't. I always do that with TXT. I collect way more than I should, and then I end up downsizing them. And so I'm like, I need to just not spend that money, because in the long run, I just know I will downsize them. Well, I collect Yeonjun, but during Thursday's Child, this was when I collected OT5 actually, And then I decided to downsize and only keep my 2 biases, which I had a bias change in TXT. My bias is actually now Taeyeon, which is funny because I think was it Shy? Yeah, I was watching her video and she also is now collecting Taeyeon. And I was like, that is so funny. I love that for us. But anyway, so we have, oh, I don't know why he's first. So those are the only members I collect. So I'm just going to do very similar to Thursday's Child, doing the 4 and then the 4 for the 8 pattern. So we have the Daydream version, the Nightmare, and Farewell, and Lullaby. Oh, not that one. And then I also have, I'll do it the same way. So I'll do Daydream and Nightmare, Farewell, and then I'll put the Lullaby version in the middle. So that's the setup for collecting their album photo cards. And then of course I'm also going to collect the Target photo cards because I am trash. So I am gonna try and collect OT5. I need at least one OT5 set now because I love all the members so much. I'm so excited for this comeback. They make such good music. I feel like people in the beginning said that they were like overrated or that they got too much hype for what they actually like do, I guess. But I feel like they deserve more hype. They don't get enough hype. I feel like they're overshadowed by other groups in the same company. And so it just makes me sad. I feel like TXT deserves all the love in the world. But anyway, so this is the setup, and I use like pink and green. I'm so happy that that's the colors for this era, and like the names are just so like not spooky but kind of, and then colors are pink and like a really pretty green. Green is my favorite color if you did not know. I'm loving all the green packaging lately, like truly living my best life. But anyway, I will move on to the last group, which is NCT Dream. They came out with Candy. I'm not going to get my iPad out for this because there's probably like a million videos on it already. But I've collected their Digipack photo cards for Glitch Mode and Beatbox. And so for Candy, especially after I saw the backs, like the backs of the photo cards, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely collecting all the members because they each have like their own color. And I even tried to match it. The only one I didn't match that well was Chunla because his color's red and I don't have red sticky notes, but I try to match it to their color, and Renjun's isn't this bright of a green, but whatever, you get the point. And the photo card backs are so cute, so I was like, I'm collecting OT, I don't care. Plus like the digipacks themselves are really inexpensive, so I was like, yeah, we're gonna do it, we're doing it. Is this the correct age order? Haechan and Jaemin always confuse me. Okay. Chunma, and then a little baby Jisung. This is so exciting. So yeah, I'm not collecting anything else for Candy. I did buy every version of the album though, because I think they had 4, and I did buy all 4 versions, but I'm not collecting. For the other ones, I'll just keep my polls. So that's the plan with Candy. That will be in a collective haul, my January collective haul, so you'll have to wait to see that. I apologize. They just arrived super late, and I, like I said, did not want to film a video on it because it's too late in the era. But anyway, that is the end of me setting up my binders. I am so excited for all the comebacks. I'm excited to collect again. I don't know. I've just been in a good mood lately, and I've been actually genuinely loving collecting again. Last year, I was starting to like fall off. I was like, no, I hate this. It's too much. But I think since I decided to collect less for ateez Pobs, I think I've become way happier. And now I can collect OT7 for NCT Dream and not feel like I am broke. So anyway, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope y'all have an amazing day.